I am the joy. I am the light. I am the stars in the darkest of nights. I am all things, and all things are me, and I remember who I am. Hello, my name is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. If you found your way here today, you are probably in a state of anxiety or overwhelm. Maybe you're feeling frustrated or just to the point where you don't even know what to do anymore because there's so much chaos and craziness happening in the world and in your own life. And you might be feeling a little bit hopeless or feeling powerless that you can even make any changes anymore. And you just don't know what to do. And when this happens, it can leave you really in a place where you're either feeling a bit untethered and kind of floating up and dissociated from everything that's going on, sitting on the phone and doom scrolling for hours, and all this time goes by, you don't even realize it. Or you may be feeling the exact opposite and being completely pulled in and in your mind and your body and not aware of anything else. So what I'm going to do today is bring forward a channeled message and Lightcode art. And if you've not been to my channel before, what you will see is the actual painting process as I create this art, and you will hear the channeled message. And today it comes from a group that doesn't even use a name. So sometimes I'll work with starseed groups, ascended masters, angelic realms, but today they're just what I affectionately call higher light beings, because it is just the energy and the flavor of that energy and the message that comes forward. The name is not important. It is the message and the frequency that you'll experience by listening to the message and seeing the art that will really help to give you information to move forward with all of this that's going on. Part of what I really want to do is bring messages to you that you can use in your tangible day-to-day, because there's wonderful spiritual messages, but at the end of the day, we're still humans. We're having an experience. We're higher light beings ourselves, having an experience as humans. But how do we deal with this stuff sometimes? It just feels like it's too much. And we can really get stuck in that I would have, I could have, I should have mentality, and not be able to feel like we're contributing to making a better world for ourselves and those around us. And I know that if you're watching this video, you're definitely already doing that. So thank you for that. But let's find something that can actually help you in a tangible way. So that's what this is about today. Now I will share that this group gave me the most incredible images, and I don't often get that, but when I do, they come through pretty strong. And this one was a really interesting symbol. It was like a cross beam with a line that goes through, and they actually showed it to me as intersecting with Earth. And so the lines that go through are actually the energy of this group that can bridge a space between the earth and the higher spiritual realms. And so it's almost a metaphor for those of us who are what I love to call the bridge people. We are the groups that have the spiritual connection, but also the physical body connection. And that's what lets this information get out to those around us. But often we can get overwhelmed, like I was saying before, and then that connection breaks and we're in one spot or the other. So this is about bringing things together. This is helping you to remember that you have so much power as a being. And when you have your body, mind, and spirit connected and in balance, that is where you can really make change and use that information to move into a state of being that feels okay for you. I think also the biggest takeaway from this message that you're about to hear is to understand that all of the experiences that you are having are valid. And when you can let go of the intense pressure that you put on yourself, and I include myself in that big time, when we can let go of the pressure on ourselves to be a certain way or to act a certain way, it really allows you a lot more freedom and space to be able to live your life in a way that offers you some peace and some comfort, and to feel like you are contributing and you are putting your energy to good use. So letting go of that belief system that you have to do things a certain way or that it's not valid is really, really important. And that's what the message is about today. If you're new to the channel, please do feel free to like and share. It helps get the message out to more people that need to hear it, and thank you so much for that. And also, do feel free to comment. You never know who you might be helping simply by sharing what you're going through, because a lot of times people are feeling a little bit too shy to comment, but you are having the exact same experience. And thank you for doing that, because it really does help create a wonderful community where we can lift each other up and teach each other and move through these difficult times together. All right, so here we go with this wonderful message from this group of higher light beings. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you at the end of the video. You may connect with our energy and feel that there is a presence that is deeply rooted within the earth, that you are connected to the earth, that there is something strong and stable that you can hold on to, so that you do not feel that you must dissociate from your experience, so that you are able to pull yourself back if you choose. You may think of our energy as a solid mass that is intersecting the grid of the planet through the core, through the beings of energy and light that are here to make change. And in this change is the freneticism of chaos and the shifting of energy into that which you, as a being, as part of something larger, as part of the collective consciousness, are crafting a new reality, but in assistance with those who have worked with humanity, with others, with the energy of the planning and the accessibility of this earth plane of experience, to keep it available and to allow a reset of the energy. And during this time, you are feeling the upheaval coming into a period of time that is more pronounced, where you are feeling the effects of the shift and the change within your own life, within your own households, your own energy and view upon the earth, as opposed to having empathy or curiosity or overwhelm and simply dissociating from what has been happening to others around the earth. Now you are beginning to feel the effects within, and so it is shining for you a light upon the darkest parts and asking you, what is it that you wish to experience moving forward? If you are feeling that it is not what you wish to experience, put your energy and focus into that which is. If you are sidetracked by these large moments of chaos and overwhelm and distraction, acknowledge it, allow that energy to move through you. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit, and then use your free will, your intuition, and your freedom of choice and power to focus on what you wish to see. This is the innate power within all the souls on the planet at this time. This is your right to choose what you wish to experience, and this is where the change is made. It is a time of shaking and moving and shifting of energies, and in doing so, as you are part of those energies, as you are as part of the Earth Collective, you will begin to feel it encroaching
Many embrace this energy of change and shift, but others find that it can be disconcerting. You may feel overwhelmed, that you are powerless or hopeless, but fear not, this is never the case. We understand from the micro view, which is the one you have as the human in the experience. It is very difficult to see the larger picture, to see what is outward. And part of this is because the experience has been created as one of distraction. And so when you are in this playground, this paradigm of distraction, it is very easy to separate from the larger picture, separate from what is happening on a global scale and even outward within the planetary and galactic and other realm. And so, as Earth is a standalone experience, one of free will, one where souls may incarnate as different energies to experience in different ways, you are able to access many ideas, energies, scenarios, and to be able to pick and choose. And when there is a shift of consciousness and change, as is occurring, you are simply becoming entrained or in alignment with a larger group of beings that are having a similar experience, for you are all together creating and crafting it. And so this leads you to the question of, why in my daily experience am I having these emotions or feelings of fear, of foreboding, of overwhelm, of feeling apathy and unable to connect or care because it is too difficult? And this is because it is the experience that you are connecting with. But ask yourself, dear one, in those moments where you are encountering these emotions, are you taking the time to remember that you have a choice? Now, many of you will relate to this on the emotional level as a very basic concept of reacting versus reflection versus responding. It is very simple for the beings of Earth to be reactive because it is purely a visceral, emotional, physiological response. Yet you have within you the ability to reflect upon the energies, the scenarios, the information that is presented to you, and to make a choice from the heart, from the mind, or a combination of both. And so it is a reminder to slow down, to allow information or news that is impactful to you to sit within your system, and then to make a choice by consciously thinking into the situation and allowing the emotions to come into resonance with the instinct and the love of your soul and your heart before having a response, before moving forward with action. Now, this is easy to bring forward when you can see the larger picture, and we understand that many of you don't, and so in the moment it happens very quickly. It is like akin to lightning. The nervous system within the human being is very similar to the lightning because it is rapid, immediate, and powerful. And so you may feel often that when there is news that is discordant with the energy of your belief system or the energy of your peace, You may feel it physically move through you, almost as if a lightning strike, an electrical impulse. And so it is simply a matter of understanding that you have a choice in these moments to acknowledge this feeling, this visceral, sensory exploration of this energy that your mind and body are having. And then to take a moment to reflect. For you have the ability to stop with consciousness and choose what you will do next. It may still be the same reaction as having not come conscious of what is happening to you. However, it is up to you now. And you may ask, why is this important? Why does it matter? This is where you have the power to make the change in your life. This is where you have the power to shift your experience. For those of you that are feeling powerless or helpless, who feel that you cannot contribute to what is happening around you, if you are not happy in your life or what is happening to you or others, and you feel like you cannot control it, that there are others controlling the situation and that you do not have any access to make a change, this is precisely where you have that power. You have the power to choose. You have the power of where your energy and thought go. You have the power to decide with intention how you wish to move forward. It is simply a matter of learning a new skill. Now, it does not have to be a large endeavor. It does not have to be a very serious or heavy-handed feeling. It can be done with light and joy, and simply to say, there is this experience happening outside of me and I am feeling fearful, or I am feeling shocked, or I feel nothing at all. But here I am, conscious of that. I can connect with my physical being and my energetic, mental energies together as one. And how do I move forward from this point? It may simply be by coming back into the physical body, by using the methods of awareness, of consciousness, of understanding that you have an emotional and physical response to outside stimulus, whether you call it an experience, or if it is something that is very discordant, that affects you deeply in a way that is not resonant, you may call it trauma. But there are many ways around this, ones that you can explore. But always to come back to remembering that you have the ability to consciously intercede in your experience. If you are feeling untethered from the earth, that you are overwhelmed, that there is too much, that the energy is fearful, creating a state of upset or anger or frustration, anxiety or hopelessness, there is an advantage to exploring all the experiences. Yet in these moments of turmoil and chaos, it is important to be embodied, for that is where your power as a being of light resides. When you are in harmony within your mind, your body, and your spirit, your energy is moving with fluidity and direction. And at this moment, you can use your intention of where your energy goes. If you are exposed to experiences or energies or scenarios that you do not wish to take part of, that you wish to see change in, that you wish to feel that you can be contributing to. It is simply a matter of putting your energy and focus there. When there are these moments of chaos, overwhelm, and fear, take a step back, look within, and decide where you wish to put your energy. For if you focus on those moments, these explosions of energy, of chaos, the more that you focus on them, the more that you are contributing to the growth, to the strength, to the magnitude of them. If you do not wish to see events happening, take your focus to a new direction of what you do wish to see. If you are finding that the events are very large, overwhelming, distracting, yes, many of them are. Many of them are created with intention. Look around you. Look to the opposite of where the distraction is, for that is where the truth often lies. If there is a large event, and it is encapsulating many and bringing their energies and focus into that event, do explore it, but also look around. Take the larger view, take the 360-degree view. See that there is a large group that are focused on an event or an energy. Look the other way and see what else is happening. Where else is energy moving? What are you being distracted from? Those of you who feel called to be on the earth at this time, who are awakening, those who are considering yourselves to be the light workers, the way showers, the energy of movement and change, whether that is through self or individuals or community or with Gaia herself. You are the groundbreakers, you are the way showers, you are the crew who are in the moment of change. Use your power, your intuition, and your energy to guide you where you need to go. Acknowledge these large moments of chaos and disruption. Explore, but also remember that there are areas outside, and that often the work that you are meant to be doing is not within that chaos, but actually in direct opposition to it. Remember that you have the power of the light, that you are part of something larger, that you are part of a community of souls and energy, here to experience, here to make shifts of change. You are of the light. You are of the wave of change makers and way showers and workers of the light, here to assist in the shift in consciousness as the planet and all the beings on, around, and within are shifting into new experiences that are available in higher resonant vibrational frequencies. In the moments where you are feeling overwhelmed or anxious, fearful or angry, or any of the emotions that pull you from your desired goal, remember that you are here on an experiential plane and that there is no good or bad experience. There is simply what you wish to have in your own time here. Do not berate yourself for being stuck in these moments. They are simply experience. If you are overwhelmed, that is part of the experience. If you are feeling powerless, frightful, or angry, that is part of the experience. But it does not have to be the only experience. And so this is simply a reminder to come back within the body, mind, spirit, to know that you are the strongest when that is in alignment, to know that there are the techniques and the abilities within you to bring that back into balance. And we offer the energy of our beingness as pillars of support and strength, grounded through this earth grid, for you to connect to. If you are feeling that you are untethered, that you are not part of the earth, that you are dissociated or floating or away from, then you can tether to this energy, this grounding, and know that you are supported, or that you are part of something much larger, and that your contribution is noted, and that simply by being on the earth at this time, you are contributing. And that is the power of the light.
Well, I really enjoyed that message. It really resonates with me. I hope it does with you as well. If so, let me know in the comments. Just before I go, I wanted to take a moment and say a great big thank you to all of you who have liked, shared, commented, and especially thank you to those who have subscribed. I'm coming close to my 3-year anniversary here on YouTube, and it's been a really great journey. I do this work because I love to bring through these messages, and I love to bring through the paintings. And for those of you that have brought them into your lives, into your homes, thank you so much. I really love how they connect with people on a different level all the time, and I think that's so wonderful. And I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for that, and for building such a great community. It's a small one, but very loving and supportive. And those of you that are taking the time to comment and lift each other up in the comment section, thank you. It's a great thing to see happening, and I hope that continues on for another 3 years or longer. If you want to learn a bit more about me or what I'm doing, you can always check out my website at lightcodearts.com. There's lots of great articles on the blog and other information for you. And again, thank you for being here. My name is Tanya. I channel high dimensional frequencies and bring them into incredible light code art filled with glyphs and energy to help you in your spiritual awakening journey. I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, lots of love. Bye-bye.